Black Mirror is back, and I'm here for it. Yes. Listen, I love Black Mirror. I love me some anthology, sci-fi, just messy, full of themes, and just certain aspects of it are so unpredictable as to how they would end, and just really some interesting, usually dark times. Black Mirror tends to be very bleak in its outlook, especially about technology and the future. So they're like, "Is this the future you want?" I'm like, "Please give us some hope." So we'll see how Charlie Brooker and the team how what they get to this season, and what we're looking at this time around. I'm so excited for the show. I think it's always very creative and a fun go around. So let's see. Full length watch alongs will be on the Patreon. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Really does help the channel. Thank you. And with that, let's go ahead and watch Black Mirror. That opener. That opener is so scary. All right, well, common people. Who are you calling common? Rashida Jones? Yes. And I forget his name. He's a good comedy actor.
Look at us.
We were so happy then. What happened to us?
Oh, their wedding.
Save it for tonight.
What?
Yeah. It's great.
Okay. Cute, loving couple. They're in love. Anniversary. What could go wrong?
So the ADIs buzz from flower to flower and spread pollen. And the technology around this is amazing. That's it.
Saved by the Bell. That I can actually see. These types of bees, drones, type of things. Because the bees, we need to protect the bees. Very vital work in our ecosystems.
It's Tisha again. She laughed at my shoes.
Tisha.
We can't afford new ones. Tisha says they're old.
They're not old, they're vintage, which means they tell their own story.
Yes.
I would love to come. Really, I can't.
Why not?
Our anniversary, he's taking me away for the weekend.
Guten Tag, ladies.
They're back!
That's so me with the exercise. Stretching.
Are you taking her somewhere nice?
God, no. No, same old shit old.
Where we got married.
Isn't she Canadian? This actor, the other teacher? The random stretching at traffic light, stoplight, whatever. That's me. That's the life I live. One thing I'll do is randomly stretch. The Juniper Lodge.
Anyone,
Twice.
anyone.
Oh, that's the song. That's the Black Mirror song. Anyone?
She was drunk.
They will use that song in every episode.
Ready?
Yeah, 3, 2, 1.
That looks good too.
Oh, that's dense.
I like when my food fights back.
They're a cute couple,
Oh, you okay?
Another headache.
She gets headaches.
Okay?
I got my period.
Hey, we'll get him next time, okay?
We bought this too soon.
No, don't do that.
Yeah. Just put it on eBay and just get a couple bucks.
Shut up.
You're taking the piss. Get out there.
I just threw some coin at this loser on Dumb Dummies.
On what?
On Dumb Dummies. You don't know about Dumb Dummies? Desperate people go on here, and then the audience pays them to do some dark shit. When we reach 20 bucks, this guy right here is gonna have to drink his own piss. Look at him.
Oh,
Look, Target Reese.
dumb dummies.
Fucking sick.
He's drinking piss.
Jesus Christ.
Dumb dummies. You just do whatever when they reach the bid.
Fucking Americans.
Then the sun's rays travel.
Drag.
They, travel
That light is not good for headaches.
long.
Ooh, she can have a seizure?
So Something about Amanda.
Oh, maybe she's pregnant. Oh,
Due to where it's located and how long it's been growing, it's...
a tumor. That's what's causing the headaches.
I'm sorry. Her prognosis isn't good.
Oh God.
Sorry, what are you saying to me right now?
She may never regain consciousness.
Oh. No. This classic Black Mirror. They introduce us to this great couple.
There must be something you can do.
Even just a few months ago, I'd have said no, but now there may be an option. They have an experimental procedure. It's very new, so not without risk.
Okay.
Classic Black Mirror. Wow. Experimental. To go in and remove the tumor. Oh, Tracy Ellis Ross. I knew she was going to be in Black Mirror. I just didn't know which episode.
Hi.
Yes.
You must be Mike. I'm Gaynor from Rivermind.
Gaynor from Rivermind.
So basically, we make a backup of part of her brain, and then we remove the tumor and the
brain.
surrounding tissue.
Isn't that dangerous?
But we made a backup. Remember?
We can put it back.
Transmits cognitive function from the backup on the cloud-based server.
Does this work? Honestly, has this been tested even?
Probably not.
Yes, it has. I am living proof.
What are you talking about?
Physically, mentally, I am fine.
Except.
My kids say that I am still the same pain in the ass that I was.
Okay. Side effects.
This will give you time. Yeah,
Yeah.
it will.
I mean, it was
So a
presented as
couple things you need to know. She's gonna sleep more every night. 1 or 2 more hours. Physically stay within the coverage range. It's kind of like cell service
That's the problem right there.
here, so we're gonna roll out nationwide
We are going to.
and worldwide.
So she can leave the
How much
States.
is this gonna cost?
It's free.
It's less than you think. Because we're really trying to drive uptake, so our pricing is really reasonable. The surgery is free.
I knew it. I knew it.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
They want to bring people in.
We run a subscription model, so it's 300. It's 300 a month.
$300 a month for the subscription to keep her alive. That's definitely doable for life, but to keep her alive, but like, what happens then? I don't like the fact of her staying in the state. What happens if the tower goes down? If there's a power outage or something happens with the tower, what happens to her? Glitch in the system, virus.
Hi.
I'm out.
I said I was gone for a couple days.
Yeah, you were.
She doesn't know what he did. Ah, the calm before the storm. We're in the end game now.
I'm like really happy I'm alive, but $300 a month?
I know, but I'm taking extra shifts and there's stuff that we can cut back on. Maybe we don't need that trip to Galway.
To see your dad?
She can't even go out of state.
You know you're going like 5 miles per
He's
hour.
being so safe with her.
That surgery in your brain, I'm being cautious.
Yeah, well, there's cautious, and then there's like this.
You're so pretty when you're alive.
When you're alive, get out. God, these side effects. So she sleeps longer each night, an hour or so. But we don't know. I'm thinking that they can just shut someone down from their server. Like, mood swings, personality changes. Read the bottle. Always read the bottle. Yeah, he has to work a little bit longer now. 7 o'clock, he wakes up. Just like grinding. 5:30, just getting earlier and earlier, actually. Overtime. Oh, he's overworked.
Go easy on those. Can't afford more until payday.
Yeah, it's tight. It's very tight now. Look at that. Extra shifts. That's all. The calendar's just full of extra shifts. Ooh. Careful, so you don't need the program too.
Guy's pulling out his own tooth.
He's Still watching this thing. Oh.
Look, he swallowed it.
Is that the same guy? These dumb dummies thing might come into play.
Amanda?
She's still sleeping. Yo, this calendar is wild.
It's June 5th this Saturday.
Okay, and?
And
The anniversary?
our anniversary?
I'm sorry.
It's been a whole year.
We're going to the Juniper.
Okay.
She's not liking that. We still have cell towers here, no?
You okay, hon?
He doesn't have
I can
anything
drive.
left.
I'm fine, Amanda.
You're doing too many shifts.
Well, we need the money. It's not like you can get a second job.
Yeah, it's not really my fault.
I know.
You know, we could just not go to the Juniper and save some
Save
money,
that money.
you know?
But this is their thing.
I need a break, Amanda. I work my arse off.
We both do.
I'm not saying you
just
don't.
you.
I'm not.
But I
Didn't say it
sleep
was
all the
just-
time, and I'm just a teacher.
Yeesh.
But that doesn't
You
necessarily
work
mean
hard,
that
Amanda.
I'm not actually
talking about the road.
making some
Please
kind of
work
money.
Hard. We both work hard.
Ooh.
Just saying that now that we're free, don't you want to have fun in our free time?
Oh my god, she's disconnected. She's out of range. She's out of range. This is what I thought would happen.
Okay, babe, we're gonna get you to the hospital, okay? Wait.
Oh my god. You be careful. I think you're just out of range. Welcome to Palmer County. It's a different. They cross lines.
What happened? Why are you driving so fast? I'm not. Slow down.
She's like a cell phone. She lost service.
It's because you passed outside the coverage area.
I looked it up and it said it was within range.
We are upgrading some of our towers.
Oh,
And the ones in Palmer County
we're shut
are
off.
on the new bandwidth. An exciting change to Rivermind service.
What do you mean
does that mean?
change?
We are introducing Rivermind Plus,
Oh god. Get out
a
of town.
new subscription
Get out
tier
of town.
that has extended coverage.
But you have to pay more for it.
I'm going to show you.
How much is it?
Stand by.
This is
Here we go.
subscription greed and madness.
All over North America.
So we can travel.
Yeah.
Yes, if you upgrade, then absolutely.
If you upgrade.
We have to upgrade to Plus.
If you want to leave.
If we want to leave the county.
Right. Yeah.
And how much is it?
How much is the plus?
600.
It is $500 a month on top
Almost
of the
double.
existing package. So
on top of.
$800 in total.
800.
On top of?
I mean, if you choose not to upgrade, you'll just stay on Rivermind Common,
Common.
experiencing the services that you already have at the current price point.
Get out of town. They're gonna gouge them. 800? I thought they were gonna say 600.
This isn't like normal sleep. Electronic whistling in my head?
I guess they could do the thing where they pay for 1 month and then travel a bunch and then cancel.
Have you tried espresso grande? The beans are roasted slow and long for a richer, smoother taste. Can't say that you have what?
Tried espresso grande.
So why did you bring up espresso grande?
I didn't.
What's happening?
Mwah.
Anyone? Bobby.
It becomes honey.
That's right. Honey.
Miss Honey.
That's why parents love Honey Nugs. Whole grain chunks covered in golden Tupelo honey.
Ads. Advertising.
And can anyone tell me something with honey in it?
Advertising. The regular plan always has ads. They add ads to the thing.
What are those?
The sweetest way to start your day.
Okay.
I'm so mad I knocked down the mic. Get out. Get out. This is classic. They put ads in the regular plan and then force you to upgrade.
Mom says we have to move out to get away from Dad.
Oh, God.
Sometimes we have to do things that we don't want to do, but they turn out for the best.
She's gonna do an ad.
Families that stay together bask in the glow of Christ's heart. For more information on faith-based family counseling, visit christsheart.com. Okay.
Oh, this little boy. He's like, a lady, I didn't ask for that. He doesn't even know about this yet. Started with the espresso, the coffee. This is so typical. This is so typical. I was thinking about it too. I was like, the first plan, they add ads, they push you out to get so annoyed, so you can go to the plus plan. This is every subscription model now. I knocked down the mic. I was like, God! Because everyone knows that pain.
Strap lube, available in 6 flavors, none of them vanilla.
It's like, what in the...
What did you say? Talking about lube.
I don't need lube.
She was advertising lube during sex.
Ride smooth with thirst trap lube.
What?
She doesn't even know she said it.
I know the kind of sex stuff that I say. I would never say that.
They shut her off to advertise.
Look at a buzzkill, that.
They've turned her into a...
Hoping for a hard time? Try Manville Erectile Dysfunction Gel.
Oh, God.
What?
That's not cool at all.
Oh, yeah, that's a commercial message.
Terms and conditions.
You're running ads
Through her.
through me?
They will be less intrusive.
That makes
They
them
are
worse.
What's your next little trick? You gotta make my asshole whistle jingles?
Can we opt out of this?
Of course you can. Yeah.
Right,
All
right.
you need to do
Upgrade it.
Upgrade to Rivermine Plus.
Plus.
That is right.
We can't afford that. You people are sick.
And that's what they'll say, Rivermind Plus upgrade. And then when you get to Plus, they'll say, well, Plus is no longer good enough. You have to go to Rivermind Max, Rivermind Ultimate, Rivermind Extra,
Amanda,
Rivermind Premium.
a quick word.
Then it's like a $2,000 just to speak.
That you recommended Christian family counseling to her son. And, listen, she's pissed.
God, don't fire her.
I said it doesn't sound like something that you'd say.
It
I
isn't.
think that was happening during school hours.
You didn't think what would happen?
Feeling over the hill.
Oh, God.
Find your mature match at Silver Swans. Exclusive dating for the over 50.
Oh, God, they're going to fire her.
I'm 49.
What?
And,
They're going to fire her. They can't have that with kids.
I mean, she can't fire you.
What choice do they have? I can't be around kids.
Saying random things. Advertising to kids is a whole other thing, you know?
You know, if you lose your job, we're going to struggle to even cover our common subscription.
I know.
Oh, this is hard.
We'll do something.
What are they going to lose?
I'll do something.
He's already overworking, overtime, extra shifts. Like, he would have to get another job or ask for a raise or something. It's just, he needs to do something on the side. 300 was already too much. 800 is no bueno. Like, there's just no way. Oh my God, dumb dummies. Oh my God, these dumb dummies. That's why they kept showing it. He's going to have to resort to doing it to get money. What are you going to have to do, buddy? Oh my. The gig economy. Here we are. A mask? Oh, he's already been doing it. Or this is how he wants to start, so that he doesn't see his face. Does he have any say in what people make him do? I guess that's the point. Just look at that. Become a creator. That already happens, though, no? That already happens in different forms.
With Deep Loads Gummies, our unique blend of simethicone and THC.
I can't with her. I can't with her with this.
You got my payment. So can you flick a switch or whatever?
We are processing your Rivermind Plus upgrade. Should be pretty much instant.
Ketchup, mustard, and...
Would you like to hear about exciting plans
Fuck
for
no.
the future?
Exciting plans for the future. See, they already want to sell more. Corporate greed.
Okay, so you're officially on Rivermind Plus.
No more ads?
No more ads. No more ads. Location restrictions off. Next anniversary,
They can go.
we could go back to the gym.
I wish you could afford it.
I'll make sure we can afford it.
Oh God, he's gonna have to do more and more on that site. That's the thing, and I think there will also be a level of
Love you.
I love you.
He wants to throw up. What did he drink? He drank his own urine. Just throw away the whole glass. There's no way you're drinking out of that glass again.
20 more bucks to reach our target.
Oh God.
No, I'm not gonna put it on my dick. Not doing that either. Mask stays on.
You're asking for more and more and more and more and more. That's what this site is. Fuck. Oh, overdue. Eesh. 800. That month flies by. Oh God. Oh. That's the thing with these kind of sites. Like, once you've done something, no one wants to see something on the same level anymore. You have to keep upping yourself or it's no longer interesting, right? Like, oh God, what is it going to get to? What is it going to get to?
What's wrong with you?
Bit my tongue.
He's not telling her anything about this.
As a part of our last firmware update, we did extend the sleep time a little bit.
Oh God.
12 hours a night?
Well, everyone
12
can use a little
hours
extra
a
rest,
night.
right?
But they're on Plus.
While you're in sleep mode, our servers are harnessing your spare processing capabilities.
So you're using
They're working
my
her.
brain to power the server?
Seriously, if you were still on common, my God, you would be looking at sleeping at like up to 16 hours a night.
Oh God.
I mean, I'd be happy to drop you back down a tier.
No.
Or you could move up to our exciting new tier
Premium. Ultra.
for our non-premium users.
Premium.
Premium users.
Well, Plus is actually now standard than common. And this new tier, we call it Rivermind
Max.
Lux.
Lux.
Right?
Just go.
Ever since my fatal liposuction procedure, Rivermind has been a lifesaver. Rivermind Lux doesn't just keep your brain running, it heightens your senses. All physical sensations are simply more sensational. Dial it up or dial it down. Take control of your mood with the Rivermind app.
Wow.
You can use skills and attributes sourced from other Rivermind users.
Wow.
So if you thought you couldn't do parkour, think again. Woo! Rivermind Lux.
She just knows how to do parkour after turning out something. Come on, Nikki Glazer. That's not what she is, but she looks like her.
That was pretty cool, right?
That's so stupid. It's so
How
ridiculous.
much does it cost?
It's just an additional $1,000 a month. Oh, sweetheart, you'll want to watch your head.
Yeah, watch your head before you join the program.
We understand that Lux is a real VIP package.
$1,800 a month.
Temporary boosters for like a few hours or a few days.
Like a la carte.
We're not interested.
Okay.
Thank you.
How much are those booster packs?
It just shows you everything you need to know about corporate greed and like gouging and this subscription service model, how they bastardize it, and you pay for something and then that thing changes over time and then you're left with not much that you paid for and you're forced to go into a different plan. It's just like they gouge you.
Right.
You can just kind of do OnlyFans, like there's an option. This site is just like, I guess they're trying to replicate that, but with a different way. Don't do anything with teeth. The whole teeth thing.
Let's make this fucking quick.
Oh my God.
You feeling okay?
Uh-huh. Free to roam.
Okay. It's better than that.
Did he take a booster? He paid for a booster.
That's 12 hours of Rivermind Lux. You're gonna have a very good time.
Come on, we can't afford this.
I know. It's one weekend.
How much was that?
And then you look at the code, and that activates it.
Oh wow. Just like that. Creativity, pleasure.
And you just dial up your pleasure. That's it.
All the way.
Oh, wow.
Then somebody else can just dial up your pleasure and dial up your whatever things. I'll be dialing up that creativity.
I like your truck.
Aw.
Oh my god.
What if she just kind of goes out of control? Look at her.
Oh, that's pungent. That is just...
She's enjoying everything so much. Sensations are all kind of like extreme in her mind.
Manda.
Oh Lord. This song too. Is she changing the singer? It's like Minnie Riperton. La 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 la. And you know what it is? You enjoy so much you don't want to go back down. Like it becomes a drug, I think. I mean, it is a drug. Dialing up your pleasure, serotonin. She's still going. Mike, I think this is a problem, I think this is the level you're at. You can't go down to plus anymore. You can't go down to the regulars. This is the new normal. Oh, Lord.
It's 11 a.m.
Help us. How long is she sleeping now?
I guess Lux is over then.
Mm-hmm.
No, it just doesn't feel as good. People know it's him. That guy has shown people. Because he watches. So he will know. Maybe he even has been paying for him all this time. People know about him. Oh, Lord, Mike. That's always rough when it comes to work.
Mikey! Hey, if you're gonna live by the sword, you're gonna die by it, man. Hey, just chill, man.
That's sad.
Well, it's not so funny. Piss drinking motherfucker!
I literally thought it crushed his head. Yo.
You home early?
Maybe that was karma. It's just...
Come on, you're scaring me.
You need to tell her.
I just got fired.
Oh,
What?
He got fired.
But you've worked there for 10 years.
Oh, I fucked up so bad.
Eesh.
What do we, how do we, how will we pay for Rivermine Plus?
Dummies.
Well, you know what? We'll go to Rivermud and we'll just plead our case, huh?
They won't listen.
They won't listen. They don't care about money.
Because we're loyal customers.
They don't care.
I'll lose my job if I can't get back on Plus.
Plus is actually now standing.
Please! We are good customers, and we're just asking for a little bit of credit.
My hands are tied.
Don't make us use the baby money.
Are you trying to get pregnant?
Shut
Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes!
You are.
We have another plan for that.
But you're not pregnant now.
Why are you asking?
Pregnancy costs extra.
Oh, God.
When you're pregnant, it just alters the brain. There are cortical shifts.
Oh, God.
It's a lot for your brain to process.
How much extra?
So it's $90 a month.
Oh, fuck you!
$90 a month because you're pregnant. And that's not the only thing that's extra. Nonchalant. Oh, God. Oh, 1 year later. You know, he's must be popular now on Dummies. What he's had to do. Oh, Lord. That moment at work really got me. Because that's what he didn't want. He's just trying to get by. The TV's gone.
Hey, we're here for the crib.
He's selling everything. He didn't want to let go of that, so that's all the baby stuff.
Good luck with the baby.
We're not having a baby.
Then why'd you want the crib?
We're setting it on fire for a music video.
Oh, God. It looks like he just lost all hope. Oh my God, his teeth. His teeth. He's got into the teeth now.
Come with me, please.
they going? Oh, he got her another Lux.
I could only afford 30 minutes.
Mike, how did you even pay for this?
She still doesn't know about Dumb Dummies.
It's the private buyer later on. It's Dumb Dummies, but it's a specialist thing, Tony.
She knows now.
Gonna slide your serenity up to max?
This mood-changing thing was just like diabolical, because that's what's going to keep people coming back. It's the drug part of it, you know, something that makes you feel good, especially if you're not being able to afford the program. It's just, you know,
I think it's time.
just to stop.
Yeah.
No, I don't think we're okay, bro.
It's time.
Only if you're sure.
I'm sure.
Oh, that's so sad.
Do it when I'm not here.
Time remaining.
I love you.
And then she's probably just going to be sleeping again, because they're probably on damn plus now, and you get to have to sleep for 16 hours.
Are you filled with dread? Racked with despair?
Babe.
With Endorphox antidepressant lozenges.
She said, do it when I'm not here. Is that what she means? When I'm not online. Stop. Oh, God. Oh, I did not see that coming. I did. I thought she meant they should turn off the program so she would be back to where she was. I didn't think that he would have to do it himself. Yo, that's his. Well, what it must have taken to even consider doing that. What is he gonna cut? He's gonna keep going. Oh, Charlie Brooker, come on. He said, let's start the season off and just kind of draw out any hope left of humanity. Whew. Common people. What a way to start the season. Listen, Black Mirror, one thing they'll do is they will make you lose all hope, make you question everything. And there are just so many parts of this story that are just based on reality, you know. Of course, Black Mirror mirrors life, mirrors our world, right? And it's just like adding some technology here and there to further exacerbate or whatever the situation that's currently going on. The gig economy is an economy, right? Like people will be, you know, doing things for the bucks, and then this idea that people just tell you what to do and you do them, that already exists in many different forms. I guess it's the extreme, how extreme it can get is the question. But this couple, you know, Mike and Amanda, we're introduced to them as a loving couple. You know, they're living a simple life. They don't have, you know, a lot of money, but they're just kind of getting by. He's doing construction. She's a teacher. This is people. This is the world, right? Like everyone's just trying to get by. Most people are living in that you know, in those means. And so having something earth-shattering happen to them and him not being able to go on without her, him, you know, the possibility of losing her was without question. That was why he was very quick to you know, go on with the program, even without fully knowing every single thing about it. But, you know, in comes Gaynor, this operative from Rivermind, with the best solution. You know, she's a poster person for the program because she's gone through it herself. And then she says, well, this is the best way. And then immediately they say like the cell towers and stuff, and you're going to have a range. It just tells you what you need to know. This is obviously, you know, compared to cell phone usage or compared to like subscription services for, Netflix and these things. And, you know, at the beginning, it's all nice and fun. I mean, if you think back, we can all remember sort of when we subscribed subscribed to Netflix back in the day, like, when Orange is the New Black and House of Cards and stuff. I remember that time, and when Netflix was still coming up, and where we've come from there till now. It's funny because Netflix is the is the vehicle within which this is being told, but they are also a subscription service who've had changes over time into their offering, and what the different tiers do. There's ads now on Netflix in various levels or tiers, and we know about this. I remember a time when buying software, proprietary software and stuff, you could just buy it, like Adobe and these things, you could just buy them for that model. Say Adobe Photoshop 17, you can just pay for it and have it. And a lot of those models switch to subscription because, of course, subscription is a way where they can, get more money over time, but also they can say we can offer you updates, continuous updates over time, right? Like if something changes, we just offer it within your plan versus having to kind of buy the new model or whatever it is. And for many people, it starts out at $7.99, $6.99, and then it's like, oh yeah, sure. And then fast forward a couple of years, and you're at $12.99, you're at $13.99, you're at $21.99, and it's just like, how did we get here? Of course, inflation over time. Of course, even things when they say they'll offer you, oh, now we have a new service we're adding to your current tier. You get to download videos, whatever. So, now the payment is going up, for services that were once free are no longer free, and all these things. So it's just, putting ads into it was just super diabolical. But immediately that happened, I think everyone can relate to that. The moment where ads came in to an app they were using or to whatever, or at least even the ads that were there before become increasingly more annoying. They take over the screen. They're no longer at the bottom of the screen or just scrolling. They're now taking over, stopping you from actually using the app for a second, and all those kinds of things. So we all know this, but seeing it put here like this, seeing it in as a version of a human being is just so wild to me. The thing about ads, I have this idea or this vision that ads, are going to just become more and more and more invasive, and that is a huge, way. I think at some point it's like, you'd have to like, seeing it on billboards or your phone and everything is not going to be enough anymore. If people stop using their phones, if people stop looking at Instagram or using all these apps, and then how will the ad economy, how will advertising change and morph into the needs when people don't watch TV as much anymore, when people are not getting all they can get from billboards or from street buses and stuff? What if that's not enough? What if that's not generating enough clicks, enough for the advertisers? What then? What will we move to? How will they get more in and in and in? It's selling data and all these things. It's just, it's an interesting, scary, world when that gets to a new level, especially when technology meets. Increases the possibilities of that. So yeah, this was a lot of references to our real world, and also sort of the fears and dangers of what the technology can do to speed up this process or make it even more scary of what the possibilities are. I thought it was just so sad when they just felt so hopeless, and Gaynor talking to them and just being like, oh, Lux and this one and that one, showing them the possibilities, and they're like, yo, we can't even afford the current plan we're on, and you're telling us we can't go on. We can't keep on this plan. We can't be going to school giving ads to kids like you don't even know what you're saying, and compromising people's kids and also compromising your job. And it's like, that's not feasible. And then they have to earn money in order to prevent that from happening. And then it's like, well, you need to do the job. It's like this cycle of like, how can I make money without money, and I need to pay this. It's just over and over again. That frustration of them just not being able to rise out of it is just a reality for a lot of people. And so that was just really, really sad to see. The moment that also caught me too was him coming to work and seeing his picture, not just word of mouth, not just people talking about it, but that guy, doing a screenshot and putting it up there, and it's like, the idea, it's easy for him to laugh and stuff, but like the idea is that the people who are on that side are there not just because they love doing that, but because they really need that money. People are driven to that side for a reason. And look at what happened to him in his case. And it's like we can see that because we're following his life and watching it. But a lot of people, they don't see that. They just see a picture on the wall in the office once. Say, oh my God, you did what? Wow, how could you do that? How could you be in that side and blah blah blah? But it's like, do you know where they got to? And it's easier, I guess, to say or to judge it or to say, why couldn't you do this other thing? Why couldn't you get this other job? And there are other ways to like provide for your family. Yeah, but we don't know the circumstances. We don't know how quickly he needs to make the money and all that kind of stuff, and the roadblocks to a lot of different things for him. Yeah, it was a really heartfelt story. Just you could kind of break down at the end there, watching him having to suffocate his own wife, who he loves dearly, just to because they can't afford to live that way anymore, and then they can't go through that program. I was wondering why they couldn't just shut down the program, but I guess there'll probably be extra fees from opting out or something, or there'll probably be probably a more cost intensive process or whatnot to cancel. I mean, canceling a subscription service, I've made this joke or talked about this. It's never easy. And of course, they don't want you to cancel. So they'll find a way around that. And it's just like, yeah, really, really good episode. Really strong starter. It has everything that classic Black Mirror has. It gives you a little bit of hope. It gives you a little bit of joy at the beginning, sometimes, and then it sucks that out. It just kind of like turns dark pretty quickly, and then it just devolves and devolves and evolves from there. There are interesting sci-fi tech elements to it, and then they serve as a vehicle to push the narrative of sort of what society, of the themes or the dark themes in society, and how people will go as far as possible to meet their own ends, or to serve their own greed. Corporate greed is a big theme here, right? Like the corporation here does not care about the customers. They just say, hey, we need your money every month, and we'll keep on gouging you and gouging you and gouging you, and finding new ways to make you dependent on the system, wanting to come back for more, to the point where you'll do anything. You go to dumb dummies and remove your tooth just to pay for an additional month, or for a booster for 30 minutes to make something happen. And Mike did that to give her a last moment of just serenity, to go into the light. Oh, so sad. So sad. Ugh. There's a lot to say here. There's a lot to say here, but I mean, I say I really enjoyed it, but it's like a hard thing to enjoy. But I just love the actual work that they did here. I thought the acting was great. I thought they really sold those scenes where just the frustration of the whole process of the situation they were in, the helplessness that they felt, not being able to get out of it, all of that stuff. I thought it was really depicted so well on screen, and the story was really good. Great performances by the leads here, as well as Tracy Ellis Ross, her devious, greedy role. And I think many people would sort of go to the point of, well, why don't just not go with the program and let her go the way she was supposed to go? And people have accidents where they're left on the operating room or on the bed, and they can't move. They're left paralyzed, paraplegic, all these things. And it's easy for someone who's not there to say, hey, don't go through any weird wild things to save them or whatnot. But like, you don't know until it happens to you or to a loved one, and then you realize how far people will go just to have their person with them, and to give them another chance. And that's what the story was here. And it was beautiful to see how much he was devoted to them and to their life, how they kept going back to the Juniper. Was it called Juniper? Also, I think it was called Juniper, which I think, Juniper. I'm thinking about San Junipero, whatever. Maybe I mixed the names, but anyways, there's always a lot of references on Black Mirror episodes. There's a song that keeps following us around. There's different names and stuff. I'm sure there's a couple of other references here, and I know they will have stocked them full of it for the first episode. But it's interesting to see that keep going and keep going. I really love Black Mirror. It really after you watch it, you feel so like empty inside. They suck out every single joy you have, and it looks so bleak. But I do love the work. I do love the the actual art of it. That's kind of what I focus on as well. Oh, thanks for watching. See you on the next episode.